What is up, you guys? Sam Tsui here, and I am coming to you from the streets of New York City. Now, it is absolutely freezing here today, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy for walking around with a camera out in front of me, but... Hello, sir. Yeah, crossing the street. Okay, so it's not actually that cold by East Coast standards, but coming here from LA, it feels pretty much like the Arctic. Like, I can't feel my hands even though I'm gripping onto this soy chai latte. But anyway, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I was thinking a lot about how thankful I am for you guys. And, you know, I know that I've promised for a while that I would do more vlogs and Q&A type videos, and I've kind of failed on that front a little bit. So I figured as my gift thanking you guys, I would finally do one of these little Q&A videos, and I figured what better setting than the streets of New York. Now, this video today is brought to you by Audible, which is that really awesome audiobook service that I talked a little bit about in a previous vlog. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it later and let you know what I'm reading, but I'm also going to answer a bunch of your questions. So here we go, the Sam Tsui Vlogs Freezing New York City edition. Still haven't gotten it wrong. So as you guys know, I'm here in the city because I had a couple shows on the East Coast. What's up? Hi.
What's up?
Hey! That's what I love about New York City. As last weekend, I had a couple shows, one in New Jersey and one here in the city at the Gramercy Theater, and they were absolutely awesome. Hi! I know I say it a lot, but getting to come out and actually play live for you guys and seeing how many of you turn up to my shows is the coolest thing ever. We sold out the Gramercy Theater. All right, we're recording! We're really rocking out and having a great time. One question that a lot of you guys ask me about the shows is what my favorite song to perform is, or what my favorite part of doing shows is. And one is during Gray Area. You know how there's like that halftime section after each chorus. Like, during the shows, I get everyone to like put their hands up and do this kind of like badass headbanging thing. Then that's one of my favorite parts, seeing this whole crowd of people going like, Gray Area. And I think that's really cool. We do have a show coming up very soon on December 14th in LA at the Roxy, and it's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys can come out for that. I'm going to put links to the tickets down in the description below. And of course, all the LA area people, we want to see you. Come out, have a good time. It's going to be an amazing show, so we will see you there. All right, so without further ado, let's do a little bit of Q&A. I asked you guys to send me questions. Let's see what you guys came up with. Adriana Cifuentes on Instagram, and actually a lot of you on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook have asked this, but she asks, how is your Thanksgiving? I love Thanksgiving. As I've said before, I love to eat. I had a ton of food with my family here in New York City. I actually, along with Casey Brevis, baked a pie. That was my contribution to Thanksgiving this year, and I did my best to make a lemon meringue pie, which is not easy. We didn't have like a electronic mixer, so we had to like hand whip the eggs, which is actually really hard. You know, the pie tasted delicious, but it was probably the ugliest pie you've ever seen in your life, which is why I'm not going to show you a picture of it. All the individual components tasted good, the like lemony custard in it. We did a graham cracker crust, which was dope. Just take my word for it that it tasted good. But I had an awesome Thanksgiving. All right, Leah Hensley asks, how do you feel about clowns? I hate them. This is Leah talking. I hate them. They make me scream TBH. Clowns. You know what? A lot of people don't like clowns. I actually like clowns. And I watch American Horror Story, which if you watch that this season, there is like a really scary clown who like kills people and has a bunch of missing teeth and is really creepy. But even so, I love clowns. In fact, my first Halloween costume ever, there's a really cute picture of me as a baby. My mom like took me around for my first Halloween. I was a clown. I had a cute little like rainbow clown wig. Whew, it is cold. Okay, my hands were literally freezing, so I had to come in and stop and get a cup of hot coffee here. I might as well answer some of your questions while I'm warming up. All right, Don Naro on Instagram asks, did you ever get embarrassed on stage? I don't know if I've gotten embarrassed, but if you've ever been to my concerts, you know that I have a lot of energy, and I like to run around the stage going crazy and jumping up and down and falling to the ground. And I bump into stuff a lot. On this last show, I knocked into my mic stand several times and kind of tripped, and I think I played it off well, but I also kick my open water bottles all around accidentally all the time. I've gotten myself wet, I've gotten the audience wet. But talking about being embarrassed on stage, one of my main nightmare dreams that I have is just that. I will often dream that I'm in a musical or in a show, and I'm about to go on, but in the dream, for some reason, I realize that I don't know any of my lines, or I don't know any of the songs, or I'm not wearing anything, and those kind of stage embarrassment things, those freak me out, those dreams. So, all right, here we go, back out into the cold. Oh God. Let me see. Ashley, a.sh.leyy on Instagram asks, do you like Taylor Swift's 1989? If yes, what is your favorite song off the album? I do really like 1989. If I had to pick a favorite, I really like Clean. I think it's the last track on the album, just because I'm a huge Imogen Heap fan. I always have been. In high school, she was my favorite artist ever, and I listened to her nonstop on repeat. So I kind of fangirled out when I found out that she produced and did some backing vocals on that track. As a little sneak peek of what's to come, Kurt and I actually like the album so much that we recently arranged a little Taylor Swift 1989 medley that will be coming your way very soon. So you can see my breath. All right, Alana1498 asks, do you enjoy books? Yes, I love books. I am reading all of the time. I just finished reading The Bone Clocks by David Mitchell. He's one of my favorite authors. He wrote Cloud Atlas, which is my favorite book of all time, so you should definitely check that out. But as I've said before, I don't just like reading physical books, but I also love listening to audiobooks. And the place that I get those audiobooks is audible.com, which is this amazing site. They have hundreds of thousands of titles in whatever genre you like to listen to. I currently am listening to a bunch of Sherlock Holmes. I'm a big mystery fan. I've read all of Agatha Christie's books, all of the Hercule Poirot books, and now I'm making my way through Arthur Conan Doyle. And so when I'm in the car or, driving to a session or a meeting or whatever, I'll just plug it in and listen up. And you should definitely check out audible.com if you are at all, on the go, riding the bus or the train or whatever. And if you go right now to audible.com/Sam, you can actually get your first audiobook, whatever you want, totally free, which is really, really cool. And you can sort of start trying it out and see if it's something you like. I definitely recommend it. Go check it out, audible.com/Sam. Your first audiobook is free. And I think you're going to find that you really like the service. There's some serious wildlife going on all around me right here. Hello, guy. He's gonna steal my phone. I'm gonna move on before I get attacked by a bunch of squirrels. Okay, I think we have time for one more question, and I've picked an easy one. Love the Tsui on Instagram asks, how much do you love your family? And the answer to that is more than you guys will ever know, for just being there for me, being amazing, supporting my music, watching my videos. So thank you. I promise I will be doing more videos very soon, and more vlog style videos like this as well, because I know you guys enjoy them and keep asking. So thank you guys so much. I love you. I'll see you soon. And remember, if you're in the LA area, I have a show on the 14th of December at the Roxy. I'm going to put all of the info down there, so I would love to see you guys. And with that, I can no longer feel either of my hands or any of my extremities, so I am going to head inside and stay there for the rest of the day. I will see you guys soon. Bye.